Ever since Starfield was revealed and seeing a lot of opinions online,
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills!
was I the only one to see how painfully average and boring the game looked?
You're boring! You're fucking boring!
And as soon as Todd Howard came out and talked about how there would be 1,000 planets to explore and all this other stuff, I knew exactly what this game was going to be. Size over substance, quantity over quality.
I go for quality over quantity.
The biggest draw of Bethesda games have been open world exploration, but not like too big. Morrowind did it best, but even Skyrim, Fallout, Oblivion had the maps that were just big enough, but they had so much to discover and do in them. But this game is actually, it's like they streamlined it so much that they literally removed the exploration. You don't explore, you don't discover. You fast travel to the designated encounter zone, then you fast travel to the designated quest city, and it just feels like we went from some of the best open world RPGs to a fast travel simulator. You don't even get to fly to these planets, you just fast travel to them. Now, can you go and explore a number of planets? Yes. Is there any meaningful reason to do so?
No. No, I don't think I will.
No. You can go onto a planet and walk 10 minutes in one direction, and you will find nothing. And everyone's like, oh, well, at least you can do it. Why would you want to? And you don't even have to do any of this. You can ignore almost all of this. You want to scan some life forms or wildlife or mine up some rocks or, kill some indigenous creatures that live there. Yeah, you can, but there's a game that does it better, and that's No Man's Sky. I don't see why they poured so many resources and years of development on something so inconsequential to what people loved about previous Bethesda titles. I feel everything else suffered because of wanting this explore everywhere, go where you want to go mentality.
That isn't just a backdrop. That moon is actually there orbiting the planet. Yes, you can visit it too.
The majority of Starfield's exploration it's unfulfilling. I'll give a few positives so it doesn't sound like I'm shitting all over everything. Character models and expressions and animations are probably the best seen in a Bethesda game. And the voice acting is top-notch. And the romances are more meaningful and more fleshed out than previous games. Gunplay is good, I guess. It's pretty much almost the same as Fallout 4. And right down to the crafting tables and stuff like that. It's nothing special, but it's good enough to carry you through the game. It has more dungeons than, say, Skyrim, but they're spread across procedurally generated planets as points of interest, or in space as derelicts or stations. You can also attack and board every ship you come across. I mean, if you want. I wouldn't even really call that a positive, but that's really all the positives I really have to say so far. This has to be the most bored I've been in my opening 10 hours of a Bethesda game in over 2 decades.
It's so boring!
How does that work? Where does that expression come from? It doesn't make any sense.
Make it stop!
You want a better game and you haven't played Baldur's Gate 3 yet? Get that instead. This is a get on sale kind of game, a play on Game Pass kind of game, or wait for the modders to make the game infinitely better kind of game. They should have just went straight to Elder Scrolls 6 or Fallout 5. Instead, we got this. This is a game devoid of life in the emptiness of space.